Hello there. First things first, corrections. It was 405 Third Era that she got real, with Daggerfall happening. Right now, we're going to be talking about, well, what else? The Armenian War. As mentioned in a book we read last episode, the Armenian War was a shut up, you fucking werewolves. They shouldn't be here. Was a war.
Why walk when you can ride?
No, it changed. Darmin Harran. This is the seaport village of Sidanin, Atlanta, in the Bitter Coast region. I am a caravaner, and I manage this Siltstrider port here. Tell me your destination, if you're looking for a ride, or any specific place in Sidanin. Or, if you want someone in particular, I know where to look. Now, first things first, going to Balmora. Now, the Armenian War was a war where House Dres and, I think, Iredil fought against the Argonians.
Why walk when you can ride?
It started as a simple slave revolt that the government didn't bother trying to fix. It exploded to a very violent conflict. It caused a lot of death. Now, we were just in the Smuggler's Coast. There's not really much to say about the Smuggler's Coast except for, well, it's a really shitty place to live.
Is there something I can do for you?
Like, there's no reason for anyone to willingly live in the Smuggler's Coast. It's like absolute shit. I'm gonna go to, actually, no. I'm gonna go to Fine Clover first. We're on Balmora right now. I guess now's the time to talk about it. Balmora is the council seat for House Hlaalu. House Hlaalu is the merchant house of Marwyn. We'll talk about them later. Balmora is the second largest city in the base game. Mournhold is actually bigger than Balmora, and I think it's smaller than Vivek. But anyways, we'll figure that out later when we go there. But first things first, I'm going to Fine Clover because I want nice clothes. Because that actually does affect speech options in this game. Greetings, citizens. I'm Millie Hastine. Welcome to Balmora. We are a House Hlaalu town and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you? I don't buy that. She doesn't care that I have skill and Moonjiggle on me, by the way. I have 4 gold given her. Because I don't think I'm going to be very popular by selling her common shit. I heard there had been some trouble up at Fort Frostmoth. Never heard of it. It's on an island called Solstheim, north of Vonderhall. Don't fight when you're tired. Don't try to cast spells when you're tired. You fail much more often when you're tired. That's why veterans always carry a couple of restore fatigue potions for emergency use. I met a boss named Fargoth who claimed the Imperials have stolen a ring of his, and he would like it back. I have returned the engraved ring of healing to Fargoth. He was overjoyed to have it back. He promised to mention my name at a trader in town named Ariel. I heard rumors of an island to the north of Vonderhall called Solstheim. There was apparently an Imperial fort named Frostmoth. Oh yeah, the 16th of last seed is the day that all the games start on, I think. Or at least
Do you
it
need something?
starts in that month.
So what's this about?
Okay, now back to Balmora. What we have here
Go
is
ahead,
House
Outlander. What do you
Hlaalu.
need?
I plan on joining their house. Novia Doravan. I am Novia Doravan. I keep business going here in Balmora while the Hlaalu councils are away, which is most of the time. If you want to talk business, you have to come to the right place. You have come to the right place. You want to join House Hlaalu. You are a worthy candidate. We accept anyone who wants to join, even Outlanders. Are you interested in joining? Yes. Very well. You are a member of House Hlaalu. When you are ready, we can discuss business and advancement in House Hlaalu. I don't have money for that shit. Bye.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
Anyways, it's back to the plot now. Hlaalu is the merchant house. This merchant house, among other things, is the most accepting of all Outlanders. Because Balmora is a very racist place towards Outlanders. It's probably the least becoming of them. In fact, a lot of people think Outlanders, including other Mer, should just be slaves, and especially Dunmer that are not from Vanderhall or Northern Morrowind should be also enslaved and treated like shit. Even though South Morrowind, House Drez, is who gets them most of their slaves. To begin with, Morrowind is not a very accepting place, and is widely considered alien, especially the island of Televanli, which is the easternmost island of Tamriel. Curious Cassad's house. Curious Cassad's. What? I'm Curious Cassad's. What do you mean you are told to report to Curious Cassad's? What are you talking about? So, you say your name is Brina and you've been told report to deliver me a package. Perhaps you should let me look at it. Yes, very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades, which means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Brianna Urn? Very good. Welcome to the service. Novice, Brianna Urn. Now you belong to the Blades. We are the Emperor's eyes and ears and the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can even improve your modest skills with our blade trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away, but don't forget to visit blade trainers. Orders. First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 dregs. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And the second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign in with the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion, and advance the ranks. In the ranks, gain skill and experience. Or go down your own for freelance work, or trouble then. When you are ready, come back, and I'll have orders for you.
I'm all yours. Please, go ahead.
Now, we're in House Hlaalu. House Hlaalu is my favorite house. It's the most accepting of Outlanders, and even has non-Dunmer council members. The current Grand Master is the Duke. We'll meet him later, but for the time being, we're gonna take some orders from House Hlaalu. I think she's a house brother or house cousin, but that's not important. Now this is the biggest city inside of goddamn time. Every time you start the game, it goes back to normal. Which means I have the controls from before I changed them. Which sucks. Here's the council, which means all the Hlaalu councilors meet here. Of course, all the councilors, I guess a selected councilor that's not part of the actual house council is chosen and meets in Ebonheart. What business brings you here today, Brianna? Business. Just a minute. Say that again. How fortunate. Your voice sounds like a Redorian. Rimalis Solomon, who died, just recently. Would you be willing to disguise yourself as Remalias Saram and get orders from House Redorian, then deliver the orders to me? I would. How good. Take this helm and speak with Nimidia at the Redorian Council. Take a Silt Strider to Alderaan, and look under the scar. When she asks what you want, say you are an orphan of Arnesia, the Arnesian War. Nimian should give you a coded message to deliver. Bring that coded message to me instead.
What do you want, Outlander?
Up next. Barter. I don't buy that offer. Fine, how about you? That's right, you only sell spells. Not very good one either. Solstheim. I've heard of the place. I believe there's an Imperial fort up there. Fort Frostman or something. If you want to go there, check around in Cole. There may be a ship to take you. Goodbye. Actually, wait, no. Here. Last seed. 17th of last seed. I have given Curious Cascades the package of documents, and by the Emperor's command, Curious Cascades has inducted me into the Blaze, an Imperial intelligence service, with the rank of novice. Curious Cascade will be my spy master, and I will follow his orders. Spy master Curious Cascade gave me 200 goals to spend as I please, and he also told me to establish a cover identity as a freelance adventurer. He suggested I join the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, and advance in their ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out and work on my own, and get freelance work. Then, when I'm ready, come back to Curious for orders. Nelia Dorion asked me to disguise myself as Justice Redorian Rama Risara. While disguised, I should get a package from Nemea and Alderaan by using the code phrase Orphaned of Arnesia. I have been told there is now a boat in Cole that offers transportation to the island of Solstheim. Now that's going to be very important later on, way later on. Traveler. Right now we're going to Alderaan. Now Alderaan is the seat council for House Redorian.
I've got a few minutes if you need
basically washed up House Iredell. Now, House Iredell is basically the temple, which I will be joining later. The future, man. That's an orc. I don't like orcs. Sorry, Orkismer. They kind of suck ass.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Now, I'm gonna go there. It's the architect of Hlaalu and Redorian are much different. And they are also much different than Televangelii, the Temple District, and of course, House Therese. Oops, that fucking happened. Sylvia Solarov. Good day, stranger. Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House Hlaalu. I am your local caravaner, and I hope I can find you a silt strider travel to your destination, or if you're new to Balmora, I can help you with local services. Do you need someone in particular, or is there a specific place in Balmora I can help you find? There's no fast traveling in this game, by the way. You take public transportation everywhere. Here we are, all around. Yeah, that's a Silt Strider. We'll talk about those sometime. Why not now? Silt Striders are insects. Armor can be made from them, similar to this. Of course, this is made from chidled armor, which are chidlings. Now, she's wearing a skirt over her leggings and a scarf. This scarf is supposed to help stand the fuck still with all the dust that's everywhere. I'm wearing one of their helmets right now. Their helmet's well adapted for what the fuck they're going to be dealing with here. Which is, of course, lots and lots of ash storms. And if you're not careful about these ash storms, you can get the blight from it. Blight disease of the ash storm is red. The blight disease, a disease that there's variations of content on people and how people think it occurs. Some people believe that it happens because of a lack of faith and a love of sin. Sorry. That's also a Nord, by the way. But many people know that there's actually Nordic Radorian guards.
Talk is free. What
do you think
want?
of our city, Outlander?
Armenia, what can I do for you? Oh, certainly, Ramzara. Here are your orders. They are in code, of course. Deliver them to Margon as usual. I cannot give you duties. Okay, now a better look.
Yes, Outlander.
Without
What
these
do you
skirts, you basically see the boots, the leggings, and the cloth they have underwards. Because sand fucking hurts when going like 60 miles an hour. Now, the armor is medium armor, of course. Tis the usual in Morrowind for this light yet heavy armor.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Fucking out of my way. That's what I think. Oh, ease the jump. Fuck you, bitch. Anyways, it's time to finish our first real quest. All they're on. Actually, there's a bookstore, so I'm gonna make it a tradition of this series to read a book an episode. Codius Callios. Good day, Brianna Un. May I hope you find your way around Alderon. Is there a special place you're looking for? A less rude song, ABCs for barbarians. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. Nah. Ashland hymns, brief history of the Empire. That's not gonna be important. Heart and Queen. Confessions of a Dumber Scooting. Songs will roll off. Boring, boring, boring. No, no. Nope. Lives of Saints. I think I might have that book right now, actually. Yeah, I don't need two versions of it. Mysterious Akavir, Mystery of Talhara, Origins of the Mages Guild, Reflection on Cult Worship, Cernia Sermons. No, that's Special Flora of Tamriel, Antonated Anon, Brothers of Darkness, Doors to the Spirit. Actually, you know, I'm gonna get ABC Barbarian. Brothers of Darkness, Doors of the Spirit, The Fireman. 5 Far Stars is actually going to be very important. Okay, fine, I'll pay.
Go ahead.
Now here's the best part of the episode. The reading. ABC for Barbarians. A is for Ark, B is for Burglar's Bane, C is for Comberry. Fucking pointless. The Anon paraphrase. The first ones were brothers, Anu and Padme. They came into the void, and time began. As Anu and Padme wandered the void, the interplay of light and darkness created Nur. Both Anu and Padme were amazed and delighted with her appearance, but she loved Anu, and Padme retreated from them in bitterness. Nur became pregnant, but before she gave birth, Padme returned, professing his love for Nur. She told him that she loved only Anu, and Padme beat her in rage. Anu returned and fought Padme, and cast them outside time. Nur gave birth to creation, but died from her injuries soon after. Anu, grieving, hid himself in the sun and slept. Meanwhile, life sprang up upon the 12 worlds of creation and flourish. After many ages, Padme was able to return to time. He saw creation and hated it. He swung his sword, altering the 12 worlds in their alignment. Anu awoke and fought Padme again. This long, furious battle ended with Anu the victor. He casted aside the body of his brother, who he believed was dead, and attempted to save creation by forming the remnant of 12 worlds into one, Nirn, the world's Tamriel. As he was doing so, Padme struck him through the chest with one last blow. Anu grappled with his brother and pulled them both outside the time forever. The blood of Padme became the Daedra. The blood of Anu became the stars. The mingled blood of both became the Aedra, hence their capacity for good and evil. Aedra means descendant. Daedra means not descendant. So Aedra means ancestors. Daedra means not ancestors. Itself. And their greatness affinity for earthly affairs, and their greater affinity for earthly affairs than the Daedra, who have no connection to creation. On the world of Nirn, all was chaos. Only survivors of the 12 worlds of creation were the Ethni and the Hist. The Ethni was the ancestor of the Murran men. The Hist are the trees of Argonia. Nirn originally was all land, but separate seas, but no oceans. A large fragment of the Ethni world landed on Nirn, relatively intact. The Ethni living there were the ancestors of the Mur. Those Ethni fortified their borders from the chaos outside, hid their pocket of calm, and attempted to live on as before. The other Ethni arrived on Nirn scattered, and amid confusion, jumbled among the shattered worlds, wandering and finding each other over years. Eventually, the wandering Ethni found the hidden land of old infamy, and were amazed and joyful to find their kin living amid the splendor of ages past. The wandering Ebony expected to be welcomed into the peaceful realm, but the old Ebony looked on them as degenerates, fallen from their former glory, and for whatever reason, war broke out and raged across the whole Nirn. The old Infamy retained their ancient power and knowledge, but the wandering Infamy were more numerous and toughened by their long stronger to survive on Nirn. This war reshaped the face of Nirn, sinking much of the land beneath the new oceans, and leaving the lands as we know them, Tamriel, Akavir, Admora, and Yakuda. The old Infamy realm, although ruined, became Tamriel, remnants of the Wanderers, left divided on the 3 other continents. No one actually comes from Admora, and the elves come from Altamora. Men went to Admora to escape Akavir because fucking tigermen that turned into dragons and snake fuckers were eating the dragons and them. Over many years, the ethny of Tamriel became Mer elves. The Dwemer, the Deep Ones, sometimes called dwarves, the Chimmer, the Change Ones, who later became Dunmer, the Dunmer, the Dark or Cursed Ones, the Dark Elves, the Bosmer, the Green or Forest Ones, Wood Elves, and the Altmer, the Elder or High Ones, the Alta. The other continents, the wandering Ethny became the men. The Nords, well, actually, they were Tensi before they were Nords, but they became Nords in Admora. But that's a discussion for another day on some Reddit forum somewhere that I don't go on Reddit, so I wouldn't be there. The Anthony became the men and Nords of Admora, the Redguards of Yakuta, and the Tessini of Akavir. The Hist were bystanders in the Anthony War, but most of the realm was destroyed as the war passed it over. A small corner survived and became Blackmarsh and Tamriel, but most of them was sunk beneath the sea. Eventually men returned to Tamriel. The Nords were first, colonizing the northern coast of Tamriel, before recorded history, led by the legendary Hiskamor. The 13th of his line, King Harold, was the first to appear in written history, and so the mythic era ended. The 5 stars. This is a volume of verse collected from a wise woman in the Yashuraka clans, Ashlanders. It consists of verses composed by Ashlander warriors, champions, Ashkans, committed to the memory of the wise woman that transmitted down the generations. May I shrink to dust and attribute the long-dead poet warrior Jeshamish Moral. Rise from darkness, Red Mountain, spread your dark clouds and green vapors, birth earthquakes, shatter stones, feed the winds with fire, flay the tendons of the tribes from the land, feed the burnt earths with our souls. Yet never shall you have your rule over me, never shall I tremble in your flinch from your power, never shall I yield my home and hearth, and from my tears shall spring forth the flowers, gasping springs. Anyways, it's time to go back to Admora. Sorry, I mean Balmora. Where the fuck does this fire thing? No, seriously. Like, I get that it's gonna go out there, but Jesus. It's like gonna fill up there. Like, they don't even have a way out. Like, those things have a way out. Guild walls.
Is there something I can do for you?
Nothing right now. Anyways, there was a lot to talk about. Anu and Palm are respectively the fathers of, well, creation. That's undeniable. You can pull what you want from that. There's no right answer. 'Tis the way of the dream. And
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
you know, as Jubal said, love. Jubal's greatest attribute. We'll talk more about Jubal, the guy I just mentioned, later, towards the end of our thing. Yeah, no, that sounds on in the Morrowind for the Xbox Game of the Year edition I have.
Much different.
So we're gonna finish this quest, then report to Cascade for our orders, which we will continue next episode. Much more to talk about then. Did you get the order from the museum? Yes, here it is. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Good work, Balmora. Keep the helm and take these 500 drakes for a job well done. Yes, you clearly deserve the rank retainer. Congratulations, Balmora. Thanks for watching.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.